I'd like to welcome everybody to this Relive Opportunity webinar. And I'm Roger Broberg. I'm from Utah, and I'm really happy to be able to present to you guys tonight. We have a lot of fun things going on in the Relive world, and maybe the first thing I ought to show you guys is this Saturday we're having a special guest for training. Bob Montgomery, the founder of Relive and the chairman of the board, is going to be on, and he's going to share a little bit with us and talk to us a little bit on Saturday, so you won't want to miss that. Get your friends on, get your distributors on, make sure that you're on. That's at 9:30 a.m. Mountain, 8:30 Pacific, or 10:30 Central. So that'll be exciting. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the presentation. And you guys, Relive is so cool. It's been around for 32 years. We're a food science and nutrition company. The products are backed by patents, and they're clinically proven. There's science behind them, and they've got guarantees that they're going to work or you get your money back. We're the only epigenetic nutrition company in the U.S., and the company has such strong family values and integrity. The Relive difference, I'm going to tell you these 5 things that really make Relive difference. Bioavailability, which means that it's absorbed at a cellular level very quickly. It's formulated to do that. It's also in a powder form that you mix with liquid, which also helps it to absorb. The synergism means that all of the ingredients in Relive have been combined very carefully and purposefully to make those all work together. We also have optimal nutrition in our cans, not just those daily minimum requirements. And the ingredients are guaranteed to be of the utmost quality. They go to great lengths to make sure of that. They have tests that's done multiple times before they go in the can, and it's even tested by a third-party entity to make sure that everything is in the can that it says on the can. So, and the biggest difference with Relive is that Relive actually works. My wife took supplements for years, knew that she was supposed to do that, but never felt any difference. And when we started Relive, it was a very short period of time, and her arthritis was about 90% better. So this really does make a difference. There's a lot of science behind Relive. We have 10 product patents that have been issued on our products. It's clinically proven formulas, and we're also pioneers in nutritional epigenetics, and I'll explain that in just a minute. There are 2 of the scientists that Relive has had. So epigenetics, we have your genome, the DNA, that makes up who you are. I'm always going to be the same height. I'm always going to have the same eye color. All of that is set in stone. But recently, in the recent years, they've discovered that there's a packaging material around that DNA that actually affects those genes and tells them how to express themselves and turn on. And they found out that the sickness, disease, and all of that is contained in there and controlled through there. So one of our scientists discovered a peptide that attaches to the epigenome and turns those good genes on and bad genes off. And so you actually can change your predisposition for certain things in your body. You don't just have to live with those things that maybe have been passed down to you. So let's go to the products. First, we have the core nutrition, and you have the adult products on the bottom row there, and you choose one of those. You don't usually take all 3 of those. And then there's the kids product up on top. They come in chocolate and vanilla, and they heal the body at an epigenetic level. They're clinically proven formulas, and they're balanced as a whole food and patented as a whole food. Sorry. So we also have targeted solutions. You have Fiber Store for digestive health. It not only helps to clean out the digestive system, but it also has a different kind of fiber that goes in and cleans out your bloodstream, your cardiovascular system, and kind of moves the junk out of all over your body. There's Arthefect for joint health, one of the clinically proven and patented formulas. Cardio Essentials for heart health, shown to reduce the risk of heart disease by over 30%. It's an amazing product. Glucofect for blood sugar management. 24K there on the end is a healthy energy drink. It has 24 ingredients in it that are 24 different brain foods, and it has no sugars, no stimulants, and just a really, really good product. Reverse Age on the bottom there for anti-aging. Provantage is for performance, for muscle healing, and also helps with some nerve damage. The women's product, Soy Essentials, works on the hormonal level, and it is mainly for people that are struggling with either PMS or menopause issues. A great product. And last on this page is Energize. That's a hydration drink. It helps to hydrate the body and get that nourishment and that nutrition into your cells. And the last two targeted solutions, our newest targeted solution is Defense, and it has 3 different ingredients that help and support the immune system. The Lunarich X is a capsule that contains that peptide that I talked about earlier that actually goes in and turns off those bad genes and turns on those good genes. And Lunarich is also in 7 of our other products. So the Fit3 program has 3 different products that support healthy weight loss and fitness and recovery. The Burn helps to boost the metabolism and burn the calories and the fat. Active gives you that protein drink to help with your workouts, whether it be pre-workout or post-workout and recovery. Purify is a probiotic and also a liver cleanse. So all of those things help with weight loss and fitness. There's also exercise videos that you can participate in and watch, and you know, it's just a great program. The Nutrition Help gives you suggestions and help to choose more wisely, to make better decisions, living just in the real world and eating real food. So pretty amazing program. We also have a line of CBD products that just came out here in the last year and a half. And if you don't know anything about CBD products, our CBD products are from the hemp plant, and there are no stimulants in it, no highs, no hallucinogenic things in there. But CBD works with the endocannabinoid system in the body, and that system controls most of the major systems in the body. And you can see some of them listed there. So our hemp products are organically grown in the U.S. They're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, and they go through about a 7-step testing to make sure that they're pure and that they're effective. We also have a third party that tests every batch of product and gives us a certificate of analysis, and you can get those on every batch. You guys, you're not going to find higher quality of hemp products anywhere. And another thing that Relive does is we have a foundation that helps people all over the world. We feed 40,000 people, and a lot of them are kids all over the world, whether it's in the United States or in third world countries. There's hundreds of nutritional programs, and it's all distributor supported. 97 cents out of $1 that is donated to this program goes to feeding those kids, and the other 3 cents goes to shipping. The company picks up all of the administrative costs, and it's just an incredible program and a great thing to be a part of. Let me show you some of the before and after of these children. You can see Rodlin, he's from Haiti, and he had severe edema on his arms and legs and his whole body. And after just several months on Relive, you can see the healthy skin and what a happy boy he is there. And this is Rosemarie. She's from the Philippines, and she weighed 8 pounds at 2 years old. You can see she was just skin and bones. And 19 days on Relive, you can see the difference that this has made. So Relive really does change lives, you guys. And I want to tell you just really quick what's happened for us. We've been on Relive for 14 years. Our daughter has an autoimmune disease that has no treatment, no cure, and it's potentially fatal to her. They form hard patches of tissue that can disfigure them and cripple them, and the specialist told us there was nothing that they could do for her, and that it was probably going to go to her head and face. It was about 3 years after that doctor visit, and we found Relive, heard it was just good nutrition, and decided to give it a try. We put our whole family on it. You can see a picture of my wife there in the upper left corner, and within, like I said, it was about a month and a half, her arthritis was about 90% better. I had had lower back problems for 30 years that went away, and that was just life-changing for me. Our daughter's disease at about the 6th month made a U-turn, and those hard, shiny purple patches went soft again, and they went back to normal skin color. And she hasn't had any more problems with the disease in the 14 years we've been on this. She's married. She has 3 beautiful children. She's expecting this next month a 4th baby, and her life could have been totally different. I've lowered my cholesterol by 80 points, and I've lost 45 pounds in the last year. We love what Relive has done for us, and we've shared this with other people. We've helped them to get results, and that's been a lot of fun. We've earned as much as $7,000 in a month just helping people part-time, and we love this, love the company. I'd like to go around the country a little bit here, and we're going to hear from other people. And Mike Greenwood, if you could come on and share what's happened for you. Mike, you might have to *6.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
All right. Well, I am Mike Greenwood from American Fork, Utah. In 2003, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And at the time, I was working for the military. I'm a retired lieutenant colonel now. But when they went in to remove the tumor, it was wrapped around my brain stem. So when they removed it, it caused damage to my brain stem and caused a stroke and kind of messed everything up. It paralyzed the right side of my face and made the right side of my body a lot weaker. I had a really hard time getting around. I felt like it was a burden for people. And I used to just lay there thinking, I wonder if the mortician can fix the right side of my face at my viewing so I look normal. And I could tell you that's not a good place to be. Well, I got introduced to Relive in 2008. Started to get more fluid in my right eye. The right side of my face started to tighten up. I could feel the right side of my tongue again. I could taste more. I could smell more. I could walk up and down stairs without having to hang on to the handrails, which is kind of nice. And because my balance improved so much, I was able to get back in the military. And then when Leverage came out, the first thing I noticed was my skin was a lot softer. And then I started to get a little muscle movement on the right side of my face, which was really exciting to me because nothing happened there in 9 years. And then when the capsules came out, even that muscle movement increased. So I'm excited to let's go. Of course, you bet I would have taken Relive. And anyway, that's my story so far, Raj.
Mike, thank you so much for being on. I know you've helped somebody on the call. Thank you for sharing. Terry Bowen, down in California, could we go to you next and have you share?
You absolutely can. Hi, everybody. I'm Terry Bowen. I'm in Garden Grove, California. Relive has been a part of my life for, actually this August, it will be 3 years now that I've been with Relive. And when Relive found me, I was kind of in a miserable place in my life, and I just didn't want to get out of bed and go to work because my body just hurt. One of the biggest things for me when I found Relive was I was suffering from plantar fasciitis. And I don't know if anybody here has ever dealt with that, but it's not something that I would wish on my worst enemy. It's the worst pain in the world. And I started taking Relive. I was doing 2 shakes a day, and that's with our core nutrition. And with each shake, I would take 2 Linear-Rich X capsules, and I was very consistent for 2 weeks. I actually was in the hospital, not for anything bad. It was an elective surgery, and I had to obviously use the bathroom before I went in to have surgery. And with plantar fasciitis, walking barefoot is just a big no-no. So I had to walk down that hard, cold tile in the hospital in just those slipper socks that they give you. And I was dreading every step of it. And I walked down the hall and I thought, well, my feet aren't hurting, but I guarantee you by the time I get back, I'll be limping. And I got all the way back to my bed and I sat down and I just screamed out this very loud exclamation. And the nurse was like, are you okay? And I was like, my feet don't hurt. And she was like, is that an issue? And I explained to her my situation and she's like, but you just pretty much walked barefoot. And I said, I know. And it was at that point, after 2 weeks, I realized that Relive really works. I was completely amazed, and I've continued to get more success with several other products. I can say that I am successfully not on any type of medication anymore. The only thing that I take is Relive. My husband has gotten results. My grandkids use it. I'm just absolutely amazed at the things that have happened with taking the products that I do, and I couldn't be more thankful.
Terry, thank you for sharing. And I'll second that about plantar fasciitis being very, very painful, because I had that also, and Relive has helped me with that too. So thank you. That's an awesome story. Thanks for sharing. I'd like to next go to Elizabeth Hill. And first off, Elizabeth, I want to congratulate you. My wife just came running in and said that she just saw on Facebook that you guys qualified for Hawaii. So congratulations. Yes. We're going to have a blast there.
Yes. Thank you so much, Roger. I can't wait for October. I'm really excited to just share a little bit of my story tonight as well. But like Roger said, my name is Elizabeth Hill and I'm from St. Louis. I was introduced to Relive 2 years ago, and this was right after I graduated from college, and I was looking for a work from home job. That's actually why I was introduced. But as I heard about the stories and the results that people were getting on the products, I knew that this would be something that could also help me, because I'd been diagnosed with acid reflux as a kid and had a back injury as well. So I had a lot of back pain. And by the time that I got to college, both of those things had gotten a lot worse. My acid reflux was affecting my voice. I'm a vocalist. I have a degree in music, and it was getting to the point where it was ruining my voice, my back pain. I couldn't sit for 20 minutes without losing the feeling in my legs. And my mom called me her broken child. But when I got halfway through college, I was diagnosed with endometriosis, which was a very chronic, painful women's issue. And because of that, I had really severe PMS symptoms. I had every PMS symptom you could have for about 3 weeks out of the month. And I was exhausted. The depression and the mood swings were terrible. So when I got started on the products, I saw results within the first 30 days with my acid reflux. I was able to eat things that I hadn't been able to eat in years. And then fast forward a couple months, I was working with a nonprofit organization. I drove a lot, and again, with my back pain, couldn't drive or sit for very long. But with the products, I was able to drive for 11 and a half hours in one day with no pain or discomfort. And I was just shocked. And then a couple months after that, I had my first PMS symptom-free cycle during the most stressful time of my life. And the quality of life that the products have given my husband and I is just immeasurable. We're so grateful for the products, for the CBD as well. We've both gotten results with anxiety and sleep, and the CBD balm even helped clear up my acne scars. But again, I was really looking for a work from home job. So once I quit my nonprofit, I decided that I really need to be sharing these with other people. So I did that very part-time, made about $300 to $500 a month. That covered the cost of my products. We were very grateful for that. But then at the beginning of this year, my husband and I were talking about what our goals are. We want to start our family and buy a house, and our goals did not meet our income. So we just decided to get to work. So I started sharing with more and more people. And so far, we've just had a really great year. We just earned the trip to Hawaii. We had a great first month. And so far this year, we've made over $14,000, which is more than I would have made in my nonprofit job. And it's just so exciting to go out and help people every day in ways that I never would have been able to help them before. So we're always going to be sharing Relive.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for being on. And I know your story also has helped others that are on the call, just like the previous two have. So thank you for sharing. You're awesome. And congratulations again.
Thank you.
So I'd like to go out to Jennifer Eves in Utah here. Jen, you're also a Hawaii qualifier. And if you could come on and just share a few of the things that's happened for you guys.
Sure, I'm happy to. Yep, we can't wait till October either. We'll be there with you and Elizabeth and many other awesome Relive people, so we're excited. But we've been involved with Relive for almost 18 years now. It's been a huge blessing for our family. When we started, we had financial issues, about $70,000 of credit card debt. My husband was out of work, but we also had some health issues that we were trying to get help with. I had suffered with digestive issues for about 20 years. I had very severe, very chronic ulcer pain. I just always had a burning, hurting, bloated tummy and a lot of digestive issues. I had a lot of constipation and bowel attacks, diverticulitis attacks. I was just miserable when that happened. And gallbladder attacks, and I had a thyroid issue, and insomnia. I was not sleeping well. And our son was suffering from some behavioral issues. He was diagnosed with ADHD, depression, and oppositional defiant disorder. And it was pretty hard on our family and on the peace in our home. He used to have rages that would last for hours. He had a really hard time in school, his behavior and focusing, and at home. And so, we found Relive, and we got started on the products, got the products for the best price, and started sharing also. And it's been pretty amazing journey. In a few days, my bowels changed. In a couple of months, my digestive issues were pretty much gone. I have felt amazing for the last 17 and a half years. I'm mostly symptom-free. I'm very healthy. I'm very active. I sleep fabulously, and I'm just grateful to feel so much better. And our son, his health improved also. We had peace in our home. His rages weren't happening as often. And he was focusing better and happier little guy. Now he's big. Now he's 24. But anyway, that was a long time ago, and he did very well. But the business has been a huge blessing for our family. We started sharing with people using the system that Relive has. We earned $40,000 our first year. It doubled to $80,000 our second year. We've just kept sharing. We've helped hundreds of people. That means the world to us. But we've had a Relive check every month without fail for close to 18 years. We've earned bonuses, trips. We went to Hawaii last year. It was the trip of a lifetime. Like I said, we're super excited to go back, and we just love Relive. We're super grateful for it.
Jen, thank you so much for sharing. You're great, and I know you've helped a ton of people along the way, and especially on this call too. So thank you for sharing also. So you guys, I want to tell you that Relive doesn't claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. This is just really good nutrition. When you get it into your body knows what to do with it and can do amazing things. So in the last few minutes, I'm going to explain just a little bit about the business and how you can buy the products and how you can buy them at a savings and how you can earn money. So it's a solid business. Like I said, they've been around. This is an old slide. They've been around for 32 years, and it's just an incredible company. The man you see in the center there is Ryan Montgomery. He's the CEO of the company. He's also the son of the founder. So there's 5 ways that you can make money with Relive, and we're going to go over a few of these. First, there's retail profit. You can make between 20 and 40%. So if you retail $100 worth of product, you would make between $20 and $40. Everyone needs Relive, whether it's for prevention or whether it's for maybe something that they're struggling with. But you can buy Relive at retail, or you can also buy it at wholesale. Okay, that's the second form of income also. And wholesale profit is just basically the relationship between distributors. So if you were buying Relive at 40%, like in that blue box on the left, and someone joined you, let's say at the 25%, you'd make the difference, which would be 15%. You can see the stair step there. There's a couple of different options that are probably most popular. The 25% level, you pay $375 and you get $500 worth of product. That's 25% off, and I'll explain a little bit more about that later, and also some added benefits that are going on this month. There's also the master affiliate level. That's where I came in at. You pay $3,250 and you get $5,000 worth of product. So there's quite a savings there. So the third form of income is overrides. And if you picture yourself in that orange box at the top, and let's say you sponsored somebody named Susan, and she decides to join you as a master affiliate, you wouldn't have any retail, you wouldn't have any wholesale, but you would have an override that the company would pay you on everything that Susan's group does. And the company pays 5 levels deep. So as you see, it goes 8, 6, 4, 3, and 2%. There's also cash bonuses and trips. I was fortunate enough here a few months ago to be first in the nation, and I earned a $4,000 bonus. And let me tell you, that is exciting. The Star Director bonus simply adds some percentages onto each of those 8, 6, 4, 3, and 2%, the more people you sponsor. And the current trip promotion is Hawaii, and that promotion qualification period ends this Friday. So if you're getting close, guys, keep working and you can do it. So there's 2 ways to get started with Relive. You can become a customer. You can buy at retail, and as a retail customer, you have a 100% money back guarantee for 30 days. You can get to the end of the can. If for some reason you do not like what you've found in Relive, you can return the empty can and get 100% of your money back. Or you can become a distributor, and you can either save 20 to 40%, or you can make 20 to 40%. And I'm not the brightest penny in the pocket, but when I saw this, for the same amount of work, I wanted the 40% rather than the 20%. So let me show you how that works, okay? We talked about the quick start, the 25% level, where you pay $375 and you get $500 worth of product. And that's product of your choosing. It's not like a pre-packaged thing or anything. You can customize that to whatever you would like. You get free shipping on that first order, which saves you another 5%. So you're actually saving 30% on that first order, total savings of over $150. And the other one, to become a master affiliate, you have 35 to 40% savings or profit level for the rest of your life. You pay $32.50 for $5,000 worth of product, and you get free shipping on that order also, which is quite a savings. And if you were to retail the entire order, you would make $1,750, which is a 54% return on investment. You're only getting if you're lucky, 2% at a bank as a return on your investment there. So what a great deal that is. It's also a tax write-off for beginning a business, and you have the highest savings and profit level for a lifetime. And the neat thing is, you guys, and this is one of the things that really drew me into Relive was, as a distributor, you have a 1-year, 100% money back guarantee on anything unopened. If you decide you don't want to continue with Relive, you can send back anything that's unopened, and they will give you 100% of your money back. And I knew that if a company had that kind of guarantee, if their products didn't work, they would have been out of business a long time ago. And Reliv's been around for 32 years. So we have what people want and need most: personal freedom, financial security, and optimal health. I'd also like to remind you guys again, if you were not at the very first, that this Saturday, on Saturday training, August 1st, we're going to have a special guest. Bob Montgomery, the founder and chairman of the board of Reliv, is going to be on and talk with us and give us some of his words of wisdom. He's always a fun speaker to listen to. So tune in. If you don't know the number for that training, get with the person that got you on this call. It's going to be the same Zoom meeting if you dialed in direct to it. So you guys, whatever your decision, whether you decide to become a customer, a distributor, or a master affiliate, live better starting today with Reliv.